I was not going to be sure if I was going to talk about this video and why I say it anyone. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is BlazeGamer16 and today we're going to be doing something completely different. So, I'm going to be honest with you guys because why not? I'm a nice guy. I do videos for a living and it's a YouTube thing. So, today we're going to be discussing about, I'm going to talk about something that's been grinding my gears. Shout out Family Guy. Lately, the current prices on the Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo, why? I know we've been like hyped about the whole Nintendo thing with like Nintendo releasing its Nintendo Switch 2. So recently, I watched the Nintendo Direct and I found out about some of the new stuff coming to the Switch, and I was like, yo, that's actually really cool. When Nintendo announced the Switch 2, I was excited about the new hardware, the upgrading display of like 4K, and all of the new stuff coming to the console. But honestly, apparently there's leaks going around that the prices, I cannot stand the prices points Nintendo is asking for. So grab a seat, grab a snack, and get comfortable because I'm about to tell you guys my honest thoughts on the Nintendo Switch 2. So for those who know about context about it, the Nintendo released it. Nintendo announced the prices and they're at a whopping $449.99. If you want the bundle with Mario Kart World, you're looking at around, well, $499. Yeah. So for that people understanding, Nintendo made the games also like more dollars, and that's crazy. So like, I don't know, I'm gonna rant about it though. For context, the original Switch launched at just $299, which made it such an accessible, family-friendly console, which is really good. But the new price tag nowadays, it's about like 50% of that, more than what we're used to now. And it's not just any console, it's first-party games are now hitting the shelves at around $80. I mean, seriously, how did we go from games costing $60 to nearly $80? And that's just what I can't understand. It's $80. I mean, I'm pretty sure people can spend $80, but they're gonna obviously do. I always admired Nintendo for offering like quality gaming experience at prices that didn't even break the bank or your wallet. But like, I feel like a lot of people like me growing up with a Switch, like, you know, like younger me was like, oh, I love the Switch, it's super cool and like it's really fun to play, because it was like the original Switch is a great idea. It's not just a console. I mean, it is a console, but it's a device you can take anywhere with you. I mean, there are 3DSs and there is Game Boys, but I'm not living in the old me. I sound so old right now. Now with the Switch 2, it seems like everything has gotten an upgrade in cost. Some of you argue that like traffickers or inflation or the cost of newer technology justify the jump, and sure, that's a valid reason behind the numbers, but to me it feels like, oh my word, I'm probably gonna be honest with you, Nintendo is pricing out a huge chunk of the long time of like asking for a large chunk for big time fans, and it's like saying like, you know, but we didn't really sign up for it. But when I see it, you know, like, for a lot of us, like, it isn't about like spending a lot of hundreds of dollars worth of cool money on latest tech, even though it is, but like some people think it's about sharing and families and friends, which that's somewhat the main reason for like people who are younger, but what older ones, like older people or like people who like are aware of Nintendo and like there's going to be craziness. That's why GameStop made a recent post saying that they weren't gonna like, well, they weren't, no, they said they were, you know what I mean. So the GameStop said they're gonna move the date because they didn't want to increase traffickers, which, or it's gonna happen regardless. Because watch that, because once you go buy it on store, watch it go when it pre-orders, it's gonna be already gone. No one's gonna buy it. People are gonna buy it, but you know what I mean. Now, I'm gonna tell you my honest feelings. This is gonna be like a short video. I doubt it. I don't know. So let me be completely honest with all of you. I'm frustrated sometimes. What about it? I'm not frustrated. I can't say I'm frustrated. I'm gonna say that I'm just like completely confused. I miss the days when Nintendo offered us. Well, I can't really say that. Like, because there's a lot of times back then where Nintendo, you know, made prices that are good and some prices aren't good. I honestly think that like the new prices of the new stuff is kind of uncalled for, but that's me. I'm not going to go against a multi-million-dollar company. No way. Because like I've been a Nintendo fan and I love the fun of Nintendo. So literally, like every time I see the price, I think about like, you know, who's like, I'm gonna have to wait, or like I'm gonna have to like, take my time with it. But I get it. The technology is really advanced, and there are a lot of costs, like new features for like 4K support and better, you know, better frames. But I just don't know how I feel about it. You know, maybe if they're watching Nintendo, if you're watching, please sponsor me. No, please. Well, no. Anyways, maybe you know they could consider tearing the prices, or even make it even like a really decent price. You know, maybe like around 300. Maybe it doesn't have to be more. I mean, I'm not going in charge of the pricing. So I guess for what I could say, my final thoughts on this is that I believe that I love that Nintendo is releasing the Nintendo Switch 2, and I'm like, I feel like they did it because I mean Xbox and PlayStation, they're getting money loaded when they're seeing these prices. Because I open up social media and I see these memes of like, the Switch 2 is so big, Mr. Krabs will be. I'm gonna shut up. So I think I'm curious to see how the market reacts to this, like how other people like on like Walmart, Target, whatever, etc. or like, you know, because I think it's just gonna be different for me at this point. So like, I'm just curious to see how it goes. I do feel kind of disappointed with the price, but again, Nintendo made their choice, so I'm gonna have to let it go. But Nintendo, why 400? That is just too much. Even for me, that's just too much, and I can't argue about it, you know. But if you guys agree with me that the prices are too much, or even if you have a different take, please drop a comment below, and let's get this conversation going about what we expect from Nintendo. And if you're new here to the channel, well, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss my latest thoughts and reviews on the channel or anything else. But again, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see if you guys enjoyed my rant as much as needed to get off my chest. Until next time, guys, that's all I'm gonna say about Nintendo. Anyways, keep good. I hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.